Well, let's get this out of the way. Good morning, everybody. I'm Salgonoid. This morning I'm going to be streaming Fallout 4 as soon as I can get some of my settings taken care of. Let me go here and here. Go to this window, and I'm going to pop out this chat so I can see it. Oh, good, my broadcast got the right message. So I can check in on YouTube once in a while. I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube, although my social links are all posted on Twitch for now. Let me do this. And then let me also do that over here. So I've got YouTube chat is up. All right. So let's launch a game here. Let me get rid of, I can get rid of a window here. Don't need that. Yeah, let's launch the game. I've got my Discord live. I'm not going to be doing much over there. So yes, Fallout 4. We started this as a new build in the last session. I have not played this since that session. So we will go right and see where we left Chet McFly. I chose McFly because there are a few surnames that the game will enunciate through NPCs, like McFly, Jones, Smith, Johnson, Anderson is one. We all want to be Mr. Anderson, right? Agent Smith. Just a dev's way of letting everybody know that they do watch pop culture. So I used, I'll admit it right up front, I set my stat specials up to 10 with console commands. And then probably the only other place I'll use a console command is if a quest gets stuck, specifically the Radiant quest. Other than that, I'm not going to give a lot of extra ammo or unending ammo. I'm not a great builder, so I don't need a huge amount of building supplies. So this gets us on top of this house. And we're doing a quick tour here. We're on top of the yellow house that the NPCs are usually hammering on. I used a mod, a clean start mod. Is that what it was? And with it, you can stop the hammering on the wall, on there. What have I not done for Sanctuary yet? I have not built a garden. So I'm going to put my garden plots right here. I'm going to put another flat roof across this house. And I'm going to try and get people up off the ground floors away from the mole rats. So let's take a nap because we're missing some hit points there. And if we look at the build, I've got 10 beds set up. So that's enough for the Concord 5. And then as soon as you put up a recruitment beacon, a settlement recruitment beacon, you start getting settlers. Okay, so it's 235. I'm going over to Abernathy Farms to collect all his potato plants. I prefer traveling at night. I personally have extraordinary night vision, and I've just seen too much at night, so I'm not going to go there if I don't have to. We will bebop around in the sunshine. So let's go visit Abernathy. Pick up that quest, pick up some potatoes. We're going to get the cabin over there. I should probably put these on so I can see a little bit better. Old man body. It's going to be a rough morning. Can I see better? Not really. There's a quest in Vault 81 that looks for radiated thistle. As if everything out here didn't get irradiated at one time. Now we don't want to go down into Concord yet. Did we go around the lake yet? Yes, because I've got that shotgun. Don't see the bugs. They're probably over there by that tree. You're going to see me pick up a lot of junk. I pick up all weapons. I can drop them later if I want. Do.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
It's okay, I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything.
You can see one of my other
Tell you,
mods there, the Vault
farming ain't easy.
Armor, Vault
Out in the
Tech Armor.
field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
Farming's hard work.
Won't argue with that. Blake Abernathy. Been ages since I've seen one of those vault suits around. You new to these parts?
Yes. And no. It's a long story.
Either way, good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
No.
Dig in the dirt all day? No thanks.
That is
You're
exactly
probably a
my
wiser
sentiment.
man than me, then. Word of advice, though. If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Sounds like bad news to me.
You really are new to these parts. Best armed bastards in the Commonwealth. You have something they want? They won't hesitate to take it. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house.
Yeah, Bethesda
Only
was
21
tricksy
years
with
old,
these
and they
conversations. They
shot her
make it
down without a
seem
thought.
like you've got a
That's why
choice
we
through
need the
here.
Minutemen back. And the
There's only
sooner,
one
the better.
path. You know, you're ending up at the same point, and then going from there. And
There's nothing worse than losing a child.
you're
Believe
going
me,
to
I
get to
know.
the same
I'm sorry to hear you
conversation
say
point
so. I don't have
where
much
you
to offer,
advance the
but
quest line.
those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
Don't worry. I'll get that locket back for you.
Good. Connie
So
feels
now
like
I
it's
don't
part of
have.
Mary.
You do these
I don't
quests
think
to
she'll
unlock
rest
these
easy again as long
settlements.
as it's gone.
There's two settlements that have specific quests. 2 settlements with specific quests that you have to do. And I am mansplaining everything, ain't I? So you have to do his quest. But we want his Tato's. They don't care if you take them.
Here for work? We could use some help picking melons if you...
She will give you caps for
Truth be
melons.
told, I wouldn't mind if those raiders shared Mary's fate while you were at it.
I think tomorrow, instead of streaming, I'll work on getting an audio channel set up. Alright, and if we go pick these melons, we wanted the potatoes, not the melons. But we could use the melons. They're heavy is why. And the track ownership is from the, see the track owner? That is from the, and that's the framework upgrade mod. So that you can think you're Salgonoid. Find out who's working what resource. I want this cabin over here. That one. There's some whiskey in there. Crafting materials. So you get a wild mute fruit, not a mute fruit, a wild mute fruit. They are unique. So you're dead. I'm not a good shot because I've always liked to take my time aiming, including in real life. I want the empty glass bottles. There's a Nuka-Cola, dusty, but there it is. Toolbox down there so we can learn about radiation.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm going to take everything right now because I want the building materials. And we'll go up here. Did I reload my shotgun? No. I also have that with lots of ammo. The 38 rounds don't do as much damage as the 9mm or 10mm in this case, but there's a lot more of that ammo in the world. Get the key for that. The best thing to use against these ghouls is the shotgun, but we don't have a lot of shotgun ammo. Yeah, just take everything, bud. There's two. We'll get all these cans. I'm gonna go over and get this door over here. We don't need the Protectron. If you don't want the Protectrons to attack you, if they're not sure if they're learned to or not, carry a subway token. Because, see, there's more 38 ammo. And a chemistry station in case I wanted to build a shipment right now.
A portion of this broadcast has been brought to you by the Mega Surgery Center.
I want to go up first.
Why settle for less than perfection? Here's Sheldon Allman with the call out through the fallout. Probably some bad advice overall, but you know.
There's a radio on somewhere. I'll turn it off. Because I've got the music. I've got a mod to mute the music. And it doesn't mute the music. It just skips the track or plays blank air, dead air for like 5 seconds and then goes on to the next bit. And we don't want to hear him all the time. Yeah, I'm going to pick up everything here. I know it's heavy. Well, once we get done here, we're going to do the cabin and the raiders up by the tower, and then we're going to go to back to Sanctuary and junk everything.
You're listening to Diamond City Radio. If you're listening at all. I know you just can't get enough of that Roy Brown. Here's Roy Brown. Hope you enjoyed that song by Warren Smith, because I can't take it back.
And we need oil, so we're definitely picking up oil cans. I know those were gas cans. You can kind of dog me to open doors that you're not ready to open. And it's true of all of the companions. If it's not locked, they will open it.
Nat King Cole there. He's
Yeah,
just the
the
best.
cigar. Turpentine for antiseptic. We'll take
Bingo.
that, please. Thank you. Get the key. Yeah, and I'm going to apologize right away because I know I'm going to be mansplaining everything. But he's got a lot today. We'll take all of that. Because the t-shirt and jeans is going to look better than some of the other stuff settlers show up wearing. I've got the Better Settlers mod. There's a little more variation in clothing.
That's it.
Now let's go here. Because I know he's in here. I prefer rifles. You're going to see me leveling up Rifleman. I've already got 1 point into it. I prefer well-aimed shots. 1 shot, 1 kill. I never agreed with the Gygax brothers' D&D philosophy of wounding your opponent to death. Yeah, and Dungeons and Dragons is actually where it came from. I've still got the original 4 books around here somewhere. Get that. Yeah, we'll take that for now. It's heavy. And we got the key. So we can go here. I guess I should put an instructional tab on my tag on my stream. So we'll do that. So I don't want to go through that building again yet. I will go through it again during this playthrough. Yeah, so there's a cabin right there. Oh, let's go do that trailer because I want all this loot I'm picking up. Definitely want it all. And if things get too heavy, I can always drop like a fire extinguisher or something. I'm not going to take that broom. Oh. Which has more ammo now. There's some bugs here. He's inside the house. And so, of course, having been brought up in the genteel society of 2077 Boston, we all know how to field strip giant bugs so that we can get their meat. Because that's what all real Eastern Massachusetts boys eat.
Perfect.
Take that. Take all of that. I don't really need the bubble gum, but I'll take everything. Save that. Now for this group of raiders over here. Follow the power lines. So I want to check. I picked up another rifle. I'm using that one because it's quick. Well, actually, it's just the first one I picked up. So 30 damage. That looks better so far. And that's only 12. This one's 42, but it's slower. I'll set that up as number 5 now. You see the difference in fire rate. Well, let's see how this battle progresses. So you can see one right there. So this was a divergence from Bethesda's Elder Scrolls series. Okay, so there's a pooch up there. Dog there. So my guess is she's going to come down here and talk to us. You know, the raider way. No. Sometimes they come right down here to get some water. There's 4 of them up there. Here's the dog. There he is. Thank you. Now we're watching that caution up there. I have been spotted. Thank you for your meat and your skull bandana. And like I said, there's 4, so I've shot 4 raiders and a dog. But there is a 4th raider. It was up on the hill there, so we're going to have to go to him. We'll take the light chest piece for the leather. Short double barrel shotgun is the only weapon I don't pick up because it does not give you ammo. So in this case, it was best for us to go up gradually. So I got 1. There's 2. I'm not going to worry about every single corpse. Yeah, 1 is long johns for the cloth. Let's see what time is it. It's noon yet. 1:56. Get reloaded. And let's go talk to Trash Can Carla and Judy. Yeah, we've got enough time for that. Now let's check ammo. I know I'm skipping around a lot of stuff. I'm not going to hit every little toolbox that's scattered around out here. But we can get this other comic book in the ranger cabin over here. On the way to Carla and Trudy. Not going to do the Concord 5 just yet. That's the next day. We'll get it done in this session. So that's the cabin I want right there. There's one. There's two. Three, four. Now, I tend to unlock a lot of settlements early and then go back to them. I want that cabin right there. See, there it is. And what have we got here? Thank you for your loot. One more. Oh no, he got to hit us. You know, I always thought it was silly that these things can shred power armor. One of the things I don't like to, one of the reasons I don't like to use power armor is most of your melee opponents can shred it. It's like you don't even have it. And what we want most of all is down in this basement. More heavy stuff down here. I'm going to go get the other pieces that I want to pick up that I have to take. And we still have to kill the one more ghoul in the basement. We can take that.
I'll just read it. Commonwealth weaponry.
See, here we got Travis going on and on. Thank you, Dogmeat. I was not ready for this fight yet, but you're going to force me into it anyway. And get hurt in the process.
Nice.
That. Here's the Diamond City map. So we want these pieces here. Because they give you early on nuclear material rather than having to find a bunch of radioactive rats. So now we can start picking up more junk. All right, let's go talk to Carla. Okay, so there's Trudy's place there, so Carla should be over here. And there is probably a random encounter over here. Oh, you know what? Let me alt tab over here and give you a better view. There, less of me, more of the game. So there's Trudy's Diner right there. I don't want that. I want to go talk to Carla, who will be right on the road out here. Right there.
Excuse me.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Boy, have you come to the wrong place. My loving days have long since passed. But I'll tell you what, wise ass. You made an old girl smile, and that ain't easy. You want to do some trading? I'll give you a discount.
So a frequent question is, why isn't Trash Can Carla visiting my settlement yet? Because you haven't unlocked her. You do have to unlock Carla.
Sure.
And that's
Let's
why
take a
how
look.
right
Yeah,
there. You
keep your
have to
shirt
go up
on.
and talk to her outside of Trudy's. You know, and story-wise, as far as the people of the Commonwealth knows, Sanctuary is just a junk pile. Nobody lives there. We want ammo from her. But she's got a lot of 308 ammo. And no shotgun shells, but yeah. So I have enough shipments, and I'm going to get rid of a bunch of stuff here. And I'm going to also get her 200 and her 246 there. So sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell all these extra weapons. And I need to put this stuff on before I take on Wolfgang. But you can sell that. We're going to pick up enough. So we want to get as much of her cash as we can. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So all of this processed food is useless to me. You can sell off a lot of these mole rat chunks that you've already cooked. Yeah, she's got that much. Yeah, that's good. Because what we want to do is go over here and talk to Trudy. F5 first, because look what we got right there. First dog, shoot his head. Second dog, headshot.
Well, that's Commonwealth justice for you.
And she took one for us.
Yes?
Because we want a weapon from Trudy. We want the sword.
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison.
On my
sugar
last
pep
playthrough, I
pushes
let
anything.
Wolfgang
You know what
leave,
that junk has done
or
to my
live.
boy?
He bought them fair and
I'm
square,
not going
Trudy.
to this time.
Ain't our fault if he's
First I'm going to
strung
take
out.
all of his
Whoa,
money.
whoa, easy there, Vault Boy. This doesn't involve you. You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapons, all right? Just don't do anything crazy.
Now hand over your money. All of it.
Just keep
Yep.
calm, all right?
There you go.
Here. That's everything I have.
What's going on here?
That's a simple business dispute, got it? Trudy's sitting on a pile of goods that she owes me. I tried reasoning with her, but it looks like I gotta take what's mine by force. Want to make some easy money? Help me out. I could use another gun. Or maybe you think you can talk some sense into her.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this out.
I appreciate it.
Maybe.
If things go sideways, we'll back you up.
Maybe. I just want to get into a better aiming position.
Hey there.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
I want to help you, Trudy. What can I do?
Get rid of Wolfgang. I don't know what he offered you, but I'll pay you 100 caps to kill that jet-selling scumbag.
All right, Trudy. I'll get rid of him.
Thank you. I'll back you up from here. Go get him.
You crossed the wrong man.
What's that noise? I'll kill all you chem pushers.
Ooh, a telemarketer.
A lot of blood.
Mom!
This is what I like to do to Wolfgang.
That's over.
There you go. Oh, he's got an iguana on a stick. He's got armor for me to sell to Trudy. She will happily buy it. She will also buy Simone's armor from him, and we want those 308 rounds, definitely. There we go. Thank you, Trudy. Or Simone. Thank you, Simone. Do, do, do. What kind of rifle did she give us? She gave us 308 shells. Did she have a 308 weapon? Yes, she did. But it does not have a scope, so it is trash. Well, the telemarketer left me a lengthy message. So let's talk to Trudy here.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag. Here, this is for you. Now, if you ever need to trade, my shop's open.
100 caps. And a second level. Oh, yeah, let's barter.
Let's see what you've got.
All salvage, but nothing's junk.
So I want her 308 rounds as well. But before I do that, I mean, I've already got 112. I want the shotgun shells, definitely. She has a sword. One of the best swords in the game right there. You can get modified versions of it as a random drop. Definitely want that, but we owe her. We don't have that much, so. But I was making shipments and cleaning up settlements. This shipment right here is worthless to me. And look, 1638 right there. That's why they didn't leave Shipment Maker in the vanilla game. Or I should say they didn't activate it. It's activated with mods. So it exists in the code. They just didn't activate it. So let's get rid of, because I wanted her 308 rounds as well. So let's get those. Good morning, Steffi. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. How are you doing today, Steffi? We could sell one of those and then I'll put the rest on. We can sell. I got some drugs. We can get rid of the grilled stuff now because I'm going to make more. Good, good, good. I'm good. We want to cook that. We can sell that. I want to keep one jet for Mama Murphy. Keep Nuka-Cola on hand. We can sell this. Yeah, sell that because it doesn't pick the right way for the quest. And we don't want these wild ones either. We will plant potatoes. My ammo. We've only got two, so let's keep one. All right, so let's make a deal with Trudy. We're here, but I don't want to do Starlight Driving yet. I want to go back to Sanctuary. Get rid of all my junk. I'm definitely being an old man this morning, feeling my age. Let's transfer all the food here, even though we're going to cook it. No, let's not do that. Let's put the armor on so we don't drop it. It's 42310, so we don't want that one. Yeah, we don't want the Raider stuff. Oh, that's 5. That's 3. That's why we want it. And that's why we want you. Anything else can be dropped. Okay. So do this. I want the leather from these pieces to make clothes later on, and the cloth. I should stash that. Oh, Yeah, let's put that back on instead of the... So I drop all my junk and scrap it for my building materials. It's a very zen thing for me. Bad day at the eye doctor yesterday, so I'm going to get zen yesterday, or today. So I picked up a lot of junk. And I picked these up from that cabin because nuclear material, right there. It's your early game nuclear material for building generators. And then after we junk all this stuff, we'll do the shipments and then plant the gardens. And then I'll go get the Concord 5 for the XP. I'll do the Minutemen through the castle so I can get the castle. Because if you do the Brotherhood of Steel quest, you still go through the castle. Because the Or is it the airport? No, it's the airport they attack. If you do the Minuteman quest line, then the Institute attacks the castle. If you do the Brotherhood of Steel quest line, they attack the airport. Guess I should say these spoiler alerts. I've never done the Brotherhood of Steel playthrough completely, because I knew right away the plot to the game, and I knew going Brotherhood of Steel, once I met them, meant that there were going to be some serious moral choices. And there she is. You do have to go down and talk to Carla to get her to come up to Sanctuary. And you do want her to come up to Sanctuary. Did I drop my whiskey? I picked up some whiskey. Yeah, we don't need you here. We can put all of these things, all these food items. The potatoes can go in there too. We can still use them. I'm going to cook that stuff anyway. Shipment maker. Craft. Shipments. Shipment makers were always a part of the game. They just did not activate it for the vanilla build because they want to take the They want the game to take a lot of time. They don't want people speed running an entire quest line like the Minutemen or the Brotherhood of Steel or the Institute. They don't want that to take 2 hours. They want it to take 200 hours. Which is how they make their money. They provide hundreds of hours of entertainment for 50, 60 bucks. Okay, so there's the shipments and cooking.
Yeah.
Look up some food. I should have made some drugs too. We can do this. What I need most is right away. And stim packs for now. I put my gardens back here. I got in the habit of putting the gardens back here during the I played a lot of Sim Settlements. I got used to sticking the garden plots back here. Sim Settlements is a wonderful series of mods. Sim Settlements 2, chapters 1, 2, and 3. I didn't care for chapter 3. Let's see, we want stop talking, build resources, food. We picked up a lot of potatoes. I'm going to use the planters because I don't want to take the time to level everything out. Now see there it says mute fruit. It does not say wild mute fruit. So we can do the potato plant. And we're just going to pop them right down here. Oh, that's what I needed my fertilizer for, haha. Well, now we've got one. Let's see, I bet Carla's got the fertilizer I sold her.
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
Yes, ma'am.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Doo-doo-doo. While I'm doing this, let me pop out of the window. Check that. Check that. Okay. Checking my windows here. Bethesda does not like you to leave their game window on any of their games. Not even Starfield. Okay. So let's... I'm always going to be able to get more fertilizer, so I don't want to buy too much. I'm doing well cash-wise anyway. Alright, so 5 times 1.5, 6, 7.5 food. And we're going to get more fertilizer without having to purchase it. So hard save. And we shall attempt to rescue the Concord 5. Doo-doo-doo. And definitely need to pick up some settlement mods. Is there any fertilizer down here left over? I think I took it all. We can check. Yep, nothing but a stealth boy there. And then there's some nasty bugs down here. Oh, you know what? Before we tangle with those guys, should have done this first. Can we up rifleman? Yeah, I get rifleman up as fast as I can. And then we want to get lock picking and hacking up fast too as well. I just have trouble finding these things. We're going to see advanced locks before we see advanced terminals. What kind of... No, I should have picked up the 38's one. That's why it does so much damage, it's 45. Oh well, that's what we got. We're going with what we got. I am going to pick up a different sniper rifle anyway. We are going to go around the outside of the firefight this way. So far into town. Or I am going to. We can hear the battle. Nothing changes in the battle. Even though it's well in progress. Preston's got plenty of ammo. We want that house right there. Oh, go upstairs, Flush. You did go upstairs and you didn't take what you wanted. We want that right there. And we are taking everything for early money. So now we can go back around and get behind this firefight. Because what we want to do is set him as my long range rifle. We got a lot of ammo for this. Look at that. Yeah, being very quiet.
Playing games with me.
Nope, not playing games. See, Preston is taking out the raiders. there one right there? And this is the first time I've seen this. Let me run over here. I'm going to Alt-Tab out here so I can mark this on Twitch. Because this is a first for me. Generally, when you come out here, Preston's not having much luck with that rifle of his, that World War I type sniper rifle.
Hey, up here, on the balcony.
But now, I took out one raider way back there, and I get up here, and these raiders are all dead. How in the world did this happen? Preston was the only guy shooting. You never know what's going to happen in this game, folks. You just don't know. Taking your clothes. I'm going to leave the armor because it's heavy. I want the cloth and some leather. And that's what we want to, don't forget these bits. Really need the cells. And that's all I'm going to take. Because sometimes the game will take that body out. Sometimes it'll never take it out. I'm going to leave him dressed for the dignity of the Minutemen. I'm going to F5, and then I am going to tab out again, and copy that clip as well, so that I can VOD it tomorrow. You know, you want to see that. We wanted to see that in video games before Bethesda started letting guards kill stuff in Elder Scrolls. And here Bethesda is letting Preston kill some stuff. Oh, we need your rifle. Reload it, because we're going into battle here.
Disappear that. Huh?
Okay, she's right there. There she is. Boink. Got plenty of 308 ammo. 2. And there's one more guy downstairs, and the rest are upstairs.
You gotta reload sometime, asshole.
No more British occupation. Back to England with you. You lost the back names.
That's why we did rifleman. 1 shot, 1 kill.
Back to your homes. Have your tea back, you chicken imps.
They do try to randomize things.
More taxation without representation.
Make things dynamic.
Remember, lads, 2 if by sea.
We'll give them that.
Back Mondos. Boys, we ride to Lexington to one Hancock in Adams.
When you turn up,
Awake,
you're
men of
dead.
Middlesex. The King's regulars are coming out.
Shoot on you better be worth it.
Thank you. Don't pick up that. Just want to close. And we'll go around through here. You can do either or. We'll play. It's novice levels, so there's more than. Or I am a novice level. So. Down to 4 words left. So all we have to do is click words.
Nice.
There we go. Take you. Toolbox. All the ammo I just spent and more. Yeah, those doors open right up for our dog meat. Open the door for us again. The first girl I shot was over here. I take the pistol because it's got ammo. I pick up all weapons except for the short-barreled, double-barreled shotgun.
I'm telling you,
Because they all give you a full clip of ammo into your ammo count.
Just a fucking pansy. We hold out for the others like we're supposed to.
What are you, deaf? Somebody's out there shooting the place up. I ain't sitting around waiting to die.
I swear to God, you make a move for that exit, and I'll gut you myself.
And I will bet you. And just like that, he's ooh. One shot, one kill. Wizards on the Coast. Company that invented Dungeons and Dragons. And it's believed that all battles involve wounding each other. To death. Don't need to do that. Take that. Yeah, let's get these 2 gas masks. Because we can scrap those for materials. Reloaded. And then these 2 guys, they also come through the door, one at a time. Doggy's gonna open the door for me. You don't have to do it.
I hear something.
That's the flag blowing out there. That's what. Since I'm aiming high, Dogmeat's going to tackle the guy low.
This is gonna be fun.
If I aim low, Dogmeat will go high.
Think you can win this? Huh?
Just like that.
Come on.
Step into my parlor. Oh, Preston already got one of these guys too. Wow.
Inside.
Preston actually doing something. And yeah, by the time I get to level 20, I'm going to stop taking all these clothes.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable.
Nice.
Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
God damn it.
We'll play it nice.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
Nah, that ain't it.
Please, go on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
Thanks.
Maybe.
It's good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
It's great.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of Cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
And I can use the minigun like a rifle?
Don't see why not. It'll have a manual trigger. Just aim it at the bad guys and do the old spray and pray. Now, as for the armor, it's out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
So, what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around.
And don't worry, I'm not going to listen to
power
June.
armor and grab that minigun. Those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Let's turn this on and get all the junk because we won't be back. I will listen to Mama Murphy.
Ma'am.
Dog meat sure did find us some help. Just look at ya.
He's a good dog. Smart, too.
Oh, indeed. Dog meat's good at finding folks who need him, and he'll stick by you now.
And we're only going to do her
Sorry.
quest line far enough to get the chair built. Once we build her chair, we will forget all about her.
You saw
it?
It's the chems, kid. They give old Mama Murphy the sight.
I need to
Been
stop
that way
talking
for
to
as
second
long
person,
as I
don't
can remember.
What's the sight?
I can see a bit of what was and what will be, and even what is right now. And right now, I can see there's something coming, drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
What is it? Mama Murphy,
now
I
we
need
get
more,
some
please.
experience points.
I see. I see. Oh. It's horrible.
Horrible, kid.
Claws and teeth and horns. The very face of death itself. That's all I can
Yeah, I know I'm making fun of it now, but the first time through, the first few times through, this is all very entertaining.
rest now.
And that's what Bethesda is after, entertaining you not just for 2 hours, but for 200 hours. 200. They want you to play this, play through the last 200 hours. Lots of voice acting. And that's why when they remaster stuff, people give them money.
Hey,
We need help, and we get a vault dweller? What are you going to do in that stupid jumpsuit? Bleed to death?
Yep. My favorite character right there. I know a lot of people hate her, but I adore her.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So we will pick up some loot on the way out. Let's F5 so we don't have to do those conversations again. All this loot. There's a subway token. And I like to give my companions a subway token too. So out we go. Oh, that was a mistake. So that one's at 100, 67, 50. Take out the 100. Use the 50. 50% is more than enough to get you to Sanctuary. Making up, John. Take the vertibird minigun. Go here. Q6. And then we're going to activate the sniper rifle instead of the minigun.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here. Oh my.
Wait.
That's why.
Out there.
I knew it. Why don't you get down here?
You want to actually go down here and
Talk.
make this firefight as noisy as you can.
There you go.
And again, Preston is taking care of business for us. You want to drop him quick, because he has the key. Do you want that key? What can you say? That key. And the short combat rifle. There's no aiming reticle for this.
Getting tired yet?
Thank you. I aim because I can. better armor. Take her road leathers.
Lucky hit.
On myself, I will never use the minigun again. If I need that kind of firepower, I will give it to a companion. Okay, his loot. Grizzle had that key for a safe in Corvega. Stimpack, yeah, that. The pocketed means you can carry more weight. So we want that and his long johns. And a couple of raiders died up here. Thank you, thank you. So this metal stuff, oh, we can't do that while we're in power armor, so let's go here, do that, and go talk to the Conquered Five and take them up to Sanctuary.
You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you were on our side.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
I didn't do it for money.
Hey, sorry. I'm used to everyone being in
But he
it only
doesn't
for
give the
themselves.
money back.
You know, you remind me of my friends. The other Minutemen. The ones who gave their lives for something bigger than themselves. You should come with us to Sanctuary. We could use the help.
I have a hat exactly like that around here somewhere.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
My destiny?
I'm doing this to get...
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I'm listening.
Look, kid, I know how I sound. The sight, it's
we
weird.
want to advance your quest
And
line.
it ain't always clear. But your
And there's
son's
several...
out there.
There are
And
several
even I don't need
charisma
the sight to tell you
attempts
where you should
in
start
her
looking.
conversations that you can get some
Great
experience
green
from.
jewel of the Commonwealth.
And then once you build
Diamond City,
her chair,
the biggest settlement around.
she sits there.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later.
If you skip over this part of her dialogue, she says it later in Sanctuary. Get it over with here.
It's gonna kill you.
And if you skip over the bright red heart and get further on down the line, she still says it.
And our new friend here,
Even after you've killed Kellogg. So it's best to do this quest right now.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about.
Nice.
Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd?
And the ironic part about that is when you go through Quincy is that the Longs were the
just take it easy. We're all in this together.
city pharmacists.
Right? So Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June. It's time to go.
Oh, okay.
So that is their vocation. The Longs are pharmacists. The legal name for a drug dealer.
Don't forget the price we paid to get this far. Let's move out. I'll take point. Stay close, everyone.
We're right behind you, boss.
So these bodies will go away. But will that Minuteman body go away? Deathclaw stakes tonight.
It's already dead.
So you can walk through this in regular armor, but not in power armor. How much weight am I carrying? 281. Now you can follow along right beside if you want now. It doesn't matter. You can fast travel up to Sanctuary and get out of the power armor. And then you can still deal with the quest. There's a bobby pin.
Don't worry, June. Just stay with me. It'll be fine.
I don't know why I pick up bandanas. And a lot of people miss it, but there you heard a bit of a conversation between the Longs where they're actually affectionate towards one another.
Look at that. I think I just found my new vacation home.
Your idea of heaven, eh, Sturgis? Could be some good salvage in there. Let's get to Sanctuary first, though. I think we're close.
If I turn the volume up for myself, I can hear the pitter-patter of the raindrops there. Probably some raiders over there again already.
Well, I'll be damned. It's the monument to the original Minutemen. I knew that was somewhere around Concord. That means this right here must be the Old North Bridge, where the first shots of the American Revolution were fired. I'd call that the best omen I've seen since we left Quincy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, boss. But I'm glad you're happy about it.
I'm just looking at the graphics, that's all I'm doing. Let's go get out of this power armor. Always take the fusion core or you lose the armor. So this is a quest here you can finish up. You never realized it was a quest.
Mr. McFly, welcome back, sir.
But this is the end of it.
You were able to find some assistance in Concord.
Mr. McFly, sir.
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of those these days. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but if needed, I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
No, not now.
All right, then.
So we just finished a quest. Otherwise he runs around acting all dejected. So now we can go talk to Preston.
Hey there.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in their Minutemen out there.
Before we do that, we're going to do
The only chance to start
Olivia.
rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I'd be glad to help.
No
That's
choice here. If
fantastic.
you want to advance the
Minutemen
Minuteman
could
quest
use more
line, you
people
have
like
to do
you.
this one.
By the way, if you want to help out
You
around here at
have
all,
all
talk
day to do
Sturgis.
it. You have
I'm
all
sure he'd be
week. You
glad
have
for all
all
the help
year
he
to
can
do
get.
it. But the Minutemen quest line doesn't advance until you do it. It's what we forgot to build. A doghouse for Dogmeat. Because once I send him away, I'm going to turn this on since it's raining. Well, here, let's do this. I've got place everywhere, and it is set up to clear the weather while I'm building. Okay, so let's do that. Do that. Oh, you know, I get going so fast on myself. I have not done food yet. So find Marcy. Where did Marcy go? Always look there first for Marcy. We'll find her eventually, and we'll put her on food. Doo-doo-doo.
Mama Murphy, can we talk?
I know what you're gonna ask me, June.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to listen to June talk. We're out of earshot of that. Okay, so typically Marcy will assign herself to plants if she finds them. And if she stops to sit down, it'll be right there. But let's get back to business. We don't need that. We do need to change armor. I want light metal, left leg, right leg. And we picked up a chest piece, which is better than my vault armor. But we can drop all this other stuff. We can drop all these pistols that we don't want. I want the combat rifle. Can't scrap the bandanas. And we'll drop the junk as well. scrap everything. Try to get through this as quickly as possible. They were getting screws out of the pistols, some of them. Sure, you can see, look at all that out of the hunting rifle. Never going to use that laser musket. So I'm going to scrap everything that I don't have an immediate use for, because I want the materials. You get XP for building stuff. You do not get XP for moving stuff. Alright, look over here. And let's see what we can cook.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
I used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole
So she has been to Sanctuary. That's how she saw it, because she's been
help
here.
You, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
All right, here you go.
Already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh?
No, but
This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the sight wants to take me. Diamond City holds answers, but they're locked tight. You ask them what they know, but people's hearts are chained up with fear and suspicion. But you find it. You find that heart that's gonna lead you to your boy. Oh, it's bright. So bright against the dark alleys it walks. That's what you need to do, kid. Follow the signs to the bright heart.
and of course she's been to Diamond City, so she knows
Took more out of me than
what Nick's
usual. I'm
logo
gonna
looks
need to
like
rest now,
in Diamond
kid.
City. Let's see, look around here. We can cook something. So now the next time, the very next, you don't have to log or anything. Next time you talk to her, she's going to ask you to build a chair. That's a roast. Yes. Yep. Anything in utility? No.
Hey, do you have a...
No, I don't have a minute to listen to him whine. Now the facade there is that he's the whiner, and he's vocal about his feelings, and Marcy is the strong one, and it's quite the opposite. He's the strong one. Marcy has just wrapped herself up in her little shell. Let's do shipments. See what we can make. So what I need to do now is find Marcy so I can put her to work. Run around this way, run around this way. So you could actually put Codsworth on gardening. He just ran in here, I thought. Where's the other house?
My pleasure.
Okay, so we've got everything that Sturgis is going to ask for, so let's do his quest. And here comes
Not a
June to
favor to
talk at
ask
me
you,
again. I'm
kid.
not going to talk to June. Oh, I do want to talk to Mama Murphy.
Mama Murphy.
You don't mind making a chair for old Mama Murphy, do you?
Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
I'm going to run over here because this is where I usually put her chair. Oh! And with that, we're going to jump over to this interview screen. And I think, well, thank you, Bethesda, for that reminder that we're playing a video game. Over here and over there. And I am going to start the game again. We just crashed, if you didn't know what happened. And so, yeah, I'm going to play that game again. I'm going to continue. Minimize that so I can see my screens. But first, Mother Nature is calling me quite loudly. So I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and get some water instead of coffee. And then we will continue on. Be right back. Alright, let's see where we left off. Where we got dumped to after that nasty little crash. I hadn't even talked to Preston yet, so we have a lot to do, to redo.
Excuse me.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us.
Honest,
I think
Mercy
we could
is
settle
not
down
there.
here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
You can't skip
Damn.
through here.
Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start
He's out of
rebuilding
the
the
way.
Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis.
Yes, I should
I'm
tune
sure
in.
he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Yeah, go talk to Sturgis eventually. First we get Codsworth. We'll start remembering to save more often. So keep my chair arm out of my way. See, Marcy did not cross the bridge. And that's probably what broke us. There's Marcy and June right there. Okay. They are stuck. I'll leave her there for now until I build some more crops. I don't want to talk to Sturgis either, so they did make it across the bridge this time. But they're not moving, so they are wigged out. Bugged out for now until the game decides it needs to move them. So where did Codsworth go? I'll put Codsworth on crops. If and we can find him. He is not moving either. So the playthrough may be bugged.
Hey, Codsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
Okay, so we got that.
No, not now.
All right, then. Just so, sir.
Alright, so now let's go over here and talk to Sturgis, I think. Am I still carrying all the junk? Yeah, so let's get rid of all the junk again. First, let's change things up a bit and talk to him.
You willing to do some work?
Because he's unbugged now, so he'll start working.
I'd be glad to help.
I'm going to do this
Tell me
quest.
what you need.
I've got everything done for the
starters, we could
quest. You
use
just
some
have to
real
click
beds.
through it and listen to
We've
him.
been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Hey, Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve
Chick
everyone's
here is
spirits.
letting me
What we need now is a reliable source
notice
of
this
clean
cycle
water.
through. Those notices there.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Once they
Great.
cycle through, you talk
Thanks
to them
again.
again, and it's all set.
Hey, Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we need
Dogmeat
to get
found
some
his teddy
crops
bear.
established.
See, there we go.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
Hey, Sturgis.
This place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it.
Yep.
I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
We'll put him on scrapping.
Do I look like I want to chit-chat?
If you
Let's
take
trade
her
some
out of
things.
these rags.
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you.
She becomes the
I'm being
Bathsheba to
Leave me
my
alone.
David. And no, there's no mod for that. Everybody but me, it seems, hates her. But that's the way she's dealing with her grief. And now I want to check and see how many of these got assigned. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because a settler can handle 6 units of food. So yeah, 4. Okay, so let's drop the junk. Cook the food again. And get rid of the minigun. I want to keep the combat rifle. And when people figured out that Dogmeat was kicking stuff, before Bethesda did anything, Dogmeat was actually running in front of you. And now when you're here in Sanctuary, Dogmeat stays behind you and tries to walk through stuff. Oh wait, we want to wear this metal armor, don't we? That's what we forgot. want to wear that. We want to drop that one. We'll keep the decent looking clothes. Get rid of the hats. See, there he is trying to kick stuff that gets dropped in over there. And look at that. Dog meat can be assigned as well.
Hey, God,
Yes, sir.
you never invited me over to tea. You haven't forgotten about that, have you?
No, of course not. But I'm just waiting to find a free day in my schedule.
Okay then, buddy. You keep doing what you're doing. Seems to be working for you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's not do that again.
Round of applause, sir.
Yeah,
Nice
less
job with those
talking,
defenses.
more playing.
I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
Doo-doo-doo. And let's find Mama Murphy. Right there. Oh, there she is.
Mama Murphy.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
Hello there, Mayor Dolphy. No, I'm not going to Discord right now. I'm going to play the game here. Don't have a moderator online right now. So, yeah,
I used to live here. A long time ago.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The sight can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
Here. Already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the sight wants to take me. Diamond City holds answers, but they're locked tight. You ask them what they know, but people's hearts are chained up with fear and suspicion. But you find it. You find that heart that's gonna lead you to your boy. Oh, it's bright, so bright against the dark alleys it walks. That's what you need to do, kid. Follow the signs to the bright heart. Phew, wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Alright, so the very next time you talk to her, she'll have you build a chair. So that's where we crashed before, but the settlers are all walking around now. So hopefully that bug got... Oh, we forgot to make some drugs. Need Radaway more than anything, but let's use our blood packs for stim packs. You could make robot repair kits if you're doing the robot companion stuff. I don't like that quest line. I'm going to do it, but it is absolutely a side quest, which they throw right into your face as soon as you hit level 15. But you can sell these for quite a bit of money. See, the value there is 48. And you can carry a lot of them weight 0. We don't have that kind of resource, have those kinds of resources available yet. No, I don't want to do that. I want to come over here and get rid of the extra weight. Don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need that. No longer need that. Let's stash this here as well. Didn't want to put it there either. Well, let's get rid of the... I just picked up the Fat Man. I don't want the minigun anymore. I'm picking up more shotgun shells than 45 shells for the moment, but I'm going to keep that with me anyway. We can get rid of this and then tab out of that. I'll go back into inventory. Weapons, Q1. So now I have my sword. Alright. Doo-doo. 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 So let's hard save and head for Olivia through Concord. You can cut right across the back road there, but I'm going through Concord so I can do this Marble Pit quest. We can sprint though. Okay, so no, we're not going to hit Olivia because it's 10:48 already. Do, 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 do. All right. Any loot here? Nope. Any loot here? Yep. Take it all. Don't know why they needed to pause the audio for that. Pretty much always an encounter down here. We want to talk to that guy. He's going to give us the Long Neck Lukowski quest. Oh, he's a cams vendor.
You need some cams?
Wrong guy.
Let's see what you've got.
This is all I got at the moment.
Onward, oh. We should be able to handle these Mirelurks over here with help.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
But not that.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Engaging.
Well, they're going to give us some weapons. We're picking these up because we get the microfusion cells. We killed this poor squirt. All he was doing was walking down the road. If we run out of room, we can always drop those Institute pistols. I am going to be a little more discreet about what I pick up now.
That's it.
Of course, we're going to pack around a bunch of desk fans. Get the stim pack, nothing in the desk. Pick the lock for the XP.
Yes.
Yep, take everything. Onwards. Wagons. Ho. We'll take his stuff first. And all those tools.
Excuse me. Looking to earn some caps?
Sure.
I could use a hand here if you're all done gawking, you know.
I'm gonna kill you later, but sure.
I could probably help for a few caps extra.
I was gonna give you something anyway.
We'll wait for him to
75
build his
caps for your
band,
time?
super band, a hideout, and then we'll come through and build him.
Not sure if I'm up for it. A couple more caps might change my mind, though.
Not gonna make this easy, are you? All right, 100 caps.
And we get some XP out of it.
What do you need help with?
The pump isn't in top shape, but it should at least start. There must be some leaky connections flooding me out. Think you could fix them? The leaks will be underwater. Look for bubbles, and you should find them.
Okay, so the only trick here is to use some Rad-X, which I don't have a quick button for, but I do have Rad-X. So you can just click on it, because you gotta go swimming. No hurry. There it is. I always lose it when I go under. There it is. That's 2. Oh, and I better heal too, because we got to deal with Mirelurks. Okay, so deal with the radiation. I haven't set that up yet. Let's eat something too. And then save.
Hey. That's a ticket. You do the honors. Hit that switch on the end of the pump. That's done. Just listen to her go. Wait a second. Did you hear that? All right. Still in one piece.
There's 2. Where's the other one? Can hear it. You gotta kill it, or the quest doesn't advance.
Hey there.
Mirelurks. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that stirred him up. Anyway, I still got some tinkering to do on this thing. Shouldn't be too hard now, though. Thanks for pitching in. Here's a little something before you clear out.
Yeah, as a teenager, I used to swim in pits like this. Let's do an actual hard save there. You can check these out. There's a tattoo over here. Yeah.
Excellent.
Junk, junk, junk. There's another trailer there. So probably Friday morning, I'll play this again, and then I will move onward to, or back to X4. So there's Olivia. We will accomplish that goal. Another trick here, there's mole rats attacking that place and blue flies, so let the raiders deal with them. So let the enemy of my enemy be my friend until I need to kill him. Not hearing anything, so it may have already been done. Should be a guard right there.
What? Oh, hell no!
There's 2 guards, and usually, let's go up the tower and see what happened to them. Might have been taken out by the mole rats. No, he's up there. There's a dog up there is what there is. I gotta stop picking up these bandanas. They're worthless. If you're gonna get a mod to make clothes, you're gonna make stuff like that anyway. Take the vodka, just sit on a bar somewhere. But what's missing here is the guard up here. So apparently when I opened up this area, because I got that power armor over there, things got busy over here. One of the guards got killed. So we will take that and that. We don't need any. So we have the metal chest and legs. We don't have the metal arms. Save that. Probably because when we go in here, Dogmeat's going to trip this laser trigger down here. Gotta do it quick. Gotcha, Dogmeat. See how he just ran right ahead of you? Because that's what Dogmeats do.
This isn't anything like training. Shooting at plywood. How's that supposed to get you?
Thought you could hide.
This is an awesome rifle.
I've done this hundreds of times. You think you'll be any different?
Yeah, it's because
Where'd
you're
that
not
little
going to do
fucker
it
go?
more. So that's why the game is rated mature, that and the gore and the drug use. One shot McFly.
Red Zeller and his people sounds like they're taking a whole stupid idea, man.
Let's see if we're going down, and I prefer this route. Because now we have gone hidden again. So we can get down here. Being very quiet.
Who? Nothing there now. What do you think?
Jumping in shadows.
Thank you.
Gonna fucking pay for that!
He's going to try and pick up the minigun. One shot McFly. It's the way you want to play it. That's the way I like to play it. One shot. Get the biggest bullets you can find, and these 308 rounds are physically twice as big as. Don't need that combination wrench. We got it anyway. I want to take as much stuff as I can carry. Because we have to get the locket and go upstairs and get the comic book. Whatever weapons are up there. Take a teddy bear. That army helmet is better than what I've got on. So yeah, we can trash all this. But thank you for the minigun. She's got a nice tattoo. I'll take this tin pack. We'll take that. I don't want that drift. You know, I can scrap it. I'm going to leave that drifter outfit on her. I'll take the road leathers. Well, if you're going to take the road leathers, you might as well take the drifter outfit. So I'll take hers. And then we will go get this room. Get some ceramics for our electrical work. We definitely want the long johns. Here's our locket. Now, one of the first lessons they teach you in this game is don't drive nails with a sledgehammer. Unless they're huge nails, of course. But
got it.
Here come the... Of course, the easiest way is to fire a bullet and take all 6 at once. with that gas on the floor. Because we all know how to field dress cockroaches.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it's all stuff. I end up dropping a lot of this because there's weapons upstairs that I'm going to want to keep. Wrong side, there it is. It's a little radiation amongst friends. So Dogmeat can take these critters one at a time. Hotel room key, bobby pin, and we've got enough junk. So if you can find it in game, it's actually buildable. Trick is to find the game that puts it into your builder menu. Did we get the middle cabinet? No, we did not. You definitely need that. Wooden handled screwdrivers. I remember those. Let's get this over here. Smooth right there. So there was a rifle in that little tool case. Get some XP here.
Sweet.
Intel room. This way. I've played this game way too many times. All of it.
Terminal's got this locked. Sweet.
Need lots of mini nukes. Okay, we'll have to look at these in the inventory menu. See how it gets right in the way? What do you mean you want to walk over there? And now he was actually underneath us. No. 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 Oh, you need to lose 8 pounds. I want the plastic. I don't need that. I don't need that. Don't really need that. Alright, let's go talk to Jake Abernathy. Depending on the time of day. We definitely need a dress. I would prefer the typewriter to other stuff that I have. I got enough room. Okay, so it's dark. Abernathy is sleeping. Let's go to Sanctuary. Yes. See if she's got any money.
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? The road's pretty long from here.
Let's see what you've got.
You break it, you buy it.
Absolutely. So we'll sell the weapons to her rather than. So that's 14. And it's got a bigger clip. We'll get rid of that. We'll keep that. We don't want this hunting rifle. And we'll sell these. Keep that one. And keep that one. Oh, we can sell this too. And we're going to buy some stuff from her. Absolutely. Any 45 rounds she's got. Any shotgun shells she's got. And let's also get her 308 rounds. Because look at all the 38 ammo we have now. And we'll get her fertilizer bags. We're going to wait for the price to drop on wood or steel. We'll get that. We have enough money because look at all the 38 rounds we picked up. And we will sell her that fusion core. Keep the mini nuke. Did she have a mini nuke? No. So if we go into my junk, oh, we already sold her the fertilizer. So I don't want to lose that 500 credits. We will absolutely sell her 700 caps worth of 5mm rounds. All right. Turn it on, hit F5. Let's get rid of all the junk. So the weapons. 8.8, we want that. But we also want to drop one. There's two different house dresses here because one is a different color than the other two. Hopefully we'll find some guy clothes that we can keep. I wanted to keep the Jocko well. Oh, those desk fans were lugging around. And scrap everything. So this is how I'm going to get a lot of my rare components. I'll start buying wood and steel shipments now, and even aluminum shipments from Arturo. So if you see there, wood, it's got a wooden handle, not a plastic handle. We used to use those. Before we realized that we can make it out of crude oil, because crude oil is the second most abundant liquid on the planet.
Hey, June. Hanging in there? Oh, well, I guess every day I get up and tell myself.
June crying over there.
You've been through a rough time, man. The worst.
It's interesting, you will hear June hitting on Marcy.
If there's anything I can do to help.
And she is the one that is not dealing with it
Hey, I know I have
very well. June will actually go around and try and talk to people
and I'm really trying to do
about his grief, and
there's nothing to apologize.
Marcy just lashes out
Don't worry
irrationally,
about you, and everything will take
angrily at
care of
everything.
itself. Okay. Thanks, Sturgis.
Okay,
Thanks for checking in on me. Of course. We look out for
that was that red.
Always.
So what we need to do is find Marcy, because Codsworth is slacking. There's June. Okay, so we got through Olivia. The next step would be to clear Starlight Drive-In. She probably won't be over here because I did not set any beds in over here. Not seeing Codsworth either. I standing over here? No. So that's the problem. Codsworth didn't load, and so we're not producing food. There's Mama Murphy. Took her own house. Oh, did I build her chair? No. I want to wait until it's daylight so she'll walk over here. So, trying to remember where I put all the beds. So, are they up on a roof? So they are part of they have the unkillable flag. There goes Sturgis. Did I put a bed in there? I did. There goes Sturgis. I thought he was going to sleep over there with June. I'm pretty sure I put... So there's June. So it's a code problem. If they have a problem loading a character into, or an NPC, into a location, they stash it. They have their own little private rooms. Cells, mini cells that's just big enough to hold them. So I didn't do this house yet, so there's no beds here. I will put beds in here. Let's do this. See if that fixes the NPC problem. We need some crystals. Okay. So we won't do that. Okay, there's Codsworth. So he came from way out in the woods. So my guess is they spawned under the bridge over there. Which doesn't seem likely, because the spawn point for all the NPCs is right there where Marcy is now standing. There she is. Let's see, she is stuck there. But now she will move around and it's daytime. So before I end the stream, let me go talk to Abernathy. We will probably have to fight the bugs this time, because I didn't do it last time. Don't see him, not going up too long for him. I'm trying to remember. Well, it doesn't matter. They randomized their beds.
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. I'm sure she'll go lean on her prices after what you've done. And feel free to use our workshop. Least we can do.
Which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in here. Miscellaneous. Clean my settlement. Does not break pre-combines. Clean up everything. It's finished. And there's a chemistry station here. Yep. And now I've got a lot of fertilizer again. We'll save. We're going to go right back to Sanctuary. Before we go back there, no, hit transfer. See if he's got anything worth crystal in it here. Usually there's going to be crystals in a settlement so that you can build the recruitment beacon. I probably used mine already for something else.
I hope you realize how much you did for us.
I don't think Carla sells crystal shipments. That would be too easy, yeah. We'll take that clean black suit. Thank you for following, Sunny West. You can talk to Connie and see if she sells this shipment. I don't think she sells any shipments, but we'll see.
Hey there.
Blake told me what you did for us. For Mary. I know it's not much, but any trading you want to do, I'll go easy on the price. Let me know if there's anything you want to take a look at.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Those are mine. Let's look at her. Weapons, apparel, aid, junk. So crystals are what I need. She doesn't have any. She does have shipments. I'm going to take her 45 rounds because I need lots of those. Okay. Alright, so let's go back to Sanctuary. I am going to put down some more potato plots, potato planters.
Huh?
Let's see if she's got crystals. We'll buy it if she does.
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Yes, indeed.
Sure. Let's take a look.
You break it, you buy it.
I don't think so. We shall see. Yep, right there. Look how much it is. Alright, so you can have all of those. You can have that. You can have that. You can have these. Oh yeah, let's give her all these decals. Not much, but it'll help. Pre-war money, you can absolutely have all of that. Does she have bobby pins? I haven't been finding a lot of those. Nope. But this other stuff I'm picking up. I want to keep the... Now let's sell the Deathclaw steaks. Those are worth more. Alright, that's much better. We'll go over here and plant some potatoes. So 4 we got, so let's plant 3. No, let's do all 6. Because we'll need a third person. And so now we'll find Marcy. She's sitting in her chair. No. There she is. So Cardsworth quit again. So we've only got 6 food. So let's go back here and start finding some scraps. Let's put you right here. here. This does have power up here. So we want this, we want that. It'll pick it up. Space. Here we go. Pretty sure I got the quest for Mama Murphy. For her chair. No. Let's go talk to her.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you do that for me?
Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
I usually put her right there into that light. You gotta adjust it quick, because she's gonna come right over. You hope. Unless the quest is broken. Yep. Okay, back to building. We're going to build Sanctuary up just a little bit more. I am going to put some floors right here. Some foundations. Put you there. Put you there. Yeah, I'm going to sink these down. Let's see. Yep. If it doesn't want to do it that way, let's do it this way. Oh, let's try this. There we go. Alright, now where's the whiner boy?
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Okay.
Well, she didn't talk to me. She is dressed just fine. So let's do this. So that gives us food and water. Yum. And we will also go into turrets. Don't have gun nut yet, so we'll just put this. There. Ooh. Do that. Do a hard save. I'll pop over here if we look at my tabs for a minute. Come on. Bethesda definitely does not look like to give up the screen. Ooh. Yeah, let's go right back to the game. Right, since we're burning daylight here still, let's not do that. Let's go to the map. And we will jump right over here and clear Starlight. What level are we up to? Oh, look at, we got 3 level points to spend. We've gone from 8 to 12 in this session. So yeah, let's level up. Can't level that yet. That's my primary level up point. So we'll do strong back and explosion, or no, let's do, I've done these. I want gun nut. I want science and gun nut. Let's just do science, not chemist, science. I already did science, that's why. So yeah, let's do gun nut. This is always a good perk to pick up. I don't think I'm going to too soon. This is an even better perk. There's gun nut. We'll get that too. Okay, and then we'll work on selling stuff. Don't need to talk to Trudy right now. Dogmeat wants me to steal stuff from Trudy. But I am going to feed Dogmeat over here some more rats. Come on, boys. Don't drive nails with sledgehammers. A melee weapon is all you need for mole rats. Ammo is currency in this world. So don't waste it on mole rats. Sell it to the NPCs. I think there's still another mole rat. There's the shed key. Take the melons. Take the clothes. We're going to scrap that anyway. Don't have the workshop, so don't jump. Thank you for following there, Lexi. Appreciate it. So now we've got this workshop. F5. I use clean my settlement. So we're going to clean everything up. It's finished. I used that one. I don't like undergrowth. I don't like it at all. Critters hide in such places. And clean my settlement does not break the pre-combines, or it hasn't yet. If you find a pre-combine that it breaks, then he will absolutely look into it. Alright. No, not that key. That key. I've said in other videos that what's missing here at this drive-in is the playground. But they don't have the screen up higher. It used to be they had the screen at least 10 feet up, more like 12. And then before the movie, you got there in the daylight. And before the movie would start, we kids would run up here to the playground area and play until the movie started. Because even in those days, we knew that kids would get rambunctious and did not want to sit in a car all night, so they would fall asleep in the car after visiting the playground.
Hey there. Nice dog. But he looks lonely. Don't you think he could use a playmate?
Yeah,
I'll have
maybe
to think
later.
about it.
Oh, that's fine. I sell dogs for a living, but I always hate to actually have to sell them. I will, though, if you change your mind.
Okay, so we're going to get back to scrapping this. This is going to get very boring because this is what I do here. Let's get these bombs first.
Squatters. Own a piece of Diamond City history, and then beat people to death with it. Next, I'm gonna play some Cole Porter. The song is called Anything Goes.
Oh, you gotta tell Dog Meat to stay. Because
Hey.
no matter what you do
Wait there.
for this bomb. Because he's going to open the door for you. That's what Dogmeat does. He opens doors for you. Because he can. So now we have the bomb.
Hey, come on.
And that's what Clean My Settlement did. See, we don't have those piles of leaves here. And we've got some more fertilizer for planters. Ooh, oh, we don't need to pick all this stuff up because it's going to get scrapped. Now we turn off the radio because I've got the music. I'm on to turn off the music. So that is my goal. Sometime in the next week I'll get a playable channel up here. I'll rebuild all of this stuff later, but you don't get experience for moving stuff around. You get experience for building it. So scrap everything you can. You need building materials. Well, OPA needs building materials. I'll leave those. I like those. And some drive-in theaters had the open-air concession stands like that. Some had indoor concession stands, especially if they had toilets. You had to have toilets because if you're going to have children or women that have had babies, nobody's going to sit because it was usually a double feature. So most people are not going to sit 4 hours without having to use the bathroom. It is just Mother Nature. I'm not a great builder, but a lot of this stuff I do rebuild. I'm nowhere near as elegant as Steffi Walker is. I wish I was, but I'm not. Okay, get the radio action. My neighbor is setting off his car alarm for some reason. He's yelling at his wife, too. I have no need of mannequins. No need at all. And when I come back here to build, I want to go away from this and do other quests. And when I come back, these mole rat carcasses will be gone. But what I think is, I do have a day job. And I am going to have to go do that day job. So Twitch-wise, it hasn't been a great stream, but Fallout 4-wise, it has been a great stream. We got a lot accomplished. We got Olivia done. We got the Conquered 5. So we have gotten a lot of quests done in the sanctuary area. And the trick now is to actually stay here in the sanctuary area. If we look at the map, there's an invisible line over here. Or if you cross it, those somewhere right about here, there's an invisible line. If you cross it, you get involved in, well, I'll show you. I'm going to put this on the end to answer a question I saw asked a couple of times in 2 different streams yesterday. Did I save? So I want to save, and then I want to go back there, and I'm going to go to mods here, and yeah, you can see my mods, absolutely. And Hellfire Armor. Oh, why is that in the game? You know, I never wanted Hellfire Armor. I looked at it, I saw what it did. What am I looking at for here? They put in this downloadable content that needs to move down to the bottom. I left it up top. That's probably why I got why did they put those guys in the game? So that is the question. Why over there by Saugus Ironworks do you have 3 encounters to deal with higher level guys? You know, they're all going to have skulls in there when you go on their names when you go over there. Why did they put those guys in the game? Why did they insist that everybody play those guys? And if I go here, and if you go over and look in Saugus Ironworks, there's a comic book, a Picket Fences comic book. A lot of YouTube videos are out there that say if you want to get money and experience fast, speed run over to Saugus Ironworks and grab that comic book, and then go over back to Sanctuary and start duping statues. Scrap the statues for copper, then you can build more statues, you dupe more statues, and then you can level up and, you know, get 50 or 100 levels like that. But now, that speedrun process involves you running through Saugus Ironworks. And I'll probably add on to this clip later when I get into Saugus Ironworks. I like to be level 20 before I go to Saugus Ironworks. I can take that at level 20. But not with the Hellfire Armor guys over there. There's something out of Fallout 3 that other players got nostalgic about. I never did. I don't like to play Power Armor anyway. But anyway, it's been a productive stream. I'm going to hit F5 there. And I am going to exit to desktop. And I'm going to thank you all for the follows and the support today. I am Salgonoid. I will be back on probably Friday morning playing Fallout 4 again. And then next week I think I'll get back to some X4. So Salgonoid out. Until next time, please